When Ridgie said, Deets, we want to do a story on armoured cars. What do you know about armoured cars? I said, quite a lot, Ridgie. You see, with a name like Dieter Karsnitz, you know that my lot didn't come from the Sussex Downs. In fact, the closest we got to the White Cliffs of Dover was 22 miles, through a pair of binoculars. In fact, Tank should be my middle name. Witness the Karsnitz family history. On the left, you have Uncle Dieter, who was a tank driver and unfortunately met his demise in Latvia driving a Panzer tank. On the right, you have grandfather Julius, who in fact ran a prisoner of war camp. Poor gun. Didn't drive tanks, but I'm sure he had a few positioned on the perimeter fence. And in the middle, you have Major General Eric Karsnitz, who was my great uncle. He, in fact, ran a Panzer division. So, Ridgie, you could say tank driving's in my blood. So, when I met Howard from the International Armoured Military Vehicles Collection, we bonded instantly. So, it was time to pump that German blood through my veins. And my mission? To tackle these two war beasts, the ferret and the Saracen. Let the battle begin. So, sir, what do we do?
You firstly drive this fabulous ferret. 4.5 tonnes of solid metal, 6-cylinder Rolls-Royce engine, and, very tricky, a 5-speed pre-selector gearbox. You have a selector, you select your gear, and there's an engager pedal on the floor that unfortunately looks like a clutch but isn't. And to engage that gear you've selected, bang, on the floor, you're in that gear. And you can go in forward or reverse in that, which means that you can theoretically go backwards, if you're a good coward, at 96 kilometres an hour.
Sounds like the Italian army right there, doesn't it?
Well, we won't go into that. Select with hand, engage with foot. Now, have you got that? You know, John Howard rang and he said if you're any good, he wants you in Baghdad. So I got to get you up to speed. Now, you ready with that?
I am ready.
All right.
Let's do it.
Good. Let's have a look inside.
It was time for Corporal Karsnitz to tame the trouser ferret.
Select neutral. Engage it with the floor. Has the pedal stayed on the floor?
Yes, it has, sir.
Right, now turn the ignition on. Okay, hit the starter. Rev it, more revs. Okay, stop revving. Right, select 2. Engage. Select 3. Right, handbrake off. Right, just go straight ahead and then we take the track on the right.
Roger that, sir.
Don't talk to me, just drive. Go straight ahead.
This is what driving the ferret is all about. I'm going to take direction here.
Ease off. Engage 3.
Engage 3.
Engage 3. Right.
3 is engaged.
Right, select 4.
Chorus.
Engage and go to the track on the right. Go right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, accelerate.
Yes, sir. Going to give it the ferries through here. This goes against everything modern cars are about. It's heavy, it's made for war. Over-engineered. Select 3.
Go to 3.
Right about now. We'll give it the ferries up the hill.
Ease off a little. Ease off a little. Right.
As a tank driver, you take all your instructions from the tank commander up the top.
Select 3.
Select 3. You don't have to think of anything because he tells you what to do. You don't do what he says, you're in big trouble. Lucky for me, I was doing exactly what Howard wanted. I think he was very impressed with me. What a natural I am.
Left. Go to the left. Go left. Go left. Go left. Now go to the track on the right. Go right. Accelerate around. Accelerate.
Not that hard, it's just...
Select 3.
It's not hard, it's just a lot of fun. I might go and join up in the army. Wow. Howard. General Howard, how was that?
Oh, very good, very good. You've just become a corporal. That was that good.
Private to corporal.
Yeah, you like. You want to step up to the big one?
Yeah, tell us about Saracen.
This is the mighty Saracen, 10.5 tonnes, known as an armoured personnel carrier, also known as a rough terrain vehicle. And if you were one with the 8 troops in the back, you'd really think it was rough. Now, actually, it's got marvellous suspension for going over open land, and so it can rush off with 8 troops at a time across open country.
Yep.
I'd prefer you to stay on a track.
Go do as I'm told, you know that.
Good lad. Straight 8 Rolls Royce, and you've got to move 10.5 tonnes. And I think you might do it reasonably well and just about make sergeant before you go home. Now, how would that be?
That'd be fantastic. I'm looking forward
don't get
to...
swell headed now.
All right, let's have a go at the Saracen. See what I can do.
Why not?
Yes, sir.
Show you around. Come on.
Yes, sir. It was time for me to take on the big guns, literally. Instantly, this 10.5-ton tank was like putty in my hands. I was a controller.
Now, next time, really accelerate into that corner.
Okay.
At the moment, you're pussyfooting around.
All right, all right.
You're driving an armoured vehicle, not a Morris motor. Engage. Select force. Engage. Right, accelerate.
That's fine, man.
Right, now select 4.
4 is selected. Bow selector.
Yeah, hang on. Engage. Go left. Select 2 in case you need it. Engage. Now they're very good changes, very precise. Ease off, ease off. Use your whole gearbox.
This is so much fun.
Select 3.
3 is selected.
Engage. Go up this in 3.
Okay, up in 3.
Accelerate.
That's pretty much flat out there, Commander.
You'll get around in 3. Select 4. Engage. Roll down.
Wow, this is so much fun, this one.
Select 3.
I like the Saracen. The Saracen's got some meat about it. So, Field Marshal Howard, how did I go?
That's better. Well, you've just made sergeant. You did very well, actually.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. What have you got there for
Well,
me?
as part of congratulations, we have our driving certificate for you.
Look at that, even a photo?
Yes, yes.
Don't you think that bears an uncanny resemblance to my Uncle Erich?
Well, it does, really, but of course, you're alive and he's not.
Yeah, well, that's true. At least until this goes to air.
Yeah, well, you've won this battle.
One last question, Howard. You see on the back of this tank here?
Yes,
Do you reckon we
yes.
can change that to a German flag?
Not really. No, not really. No, but I wouldn't mind a Tiger tank.
Oh, all right,
Have your relatives got a spare one?
I'll ring home.
Oh, good, thank you. Use my mobile.